What up guys, this is Havoc from the Dulce Base, and today I'm going to be reviewing the iPad. Alright, let's start this review off by going over the cosmetics of the iPad. Now the first thing you notice is the 9.7 inch display on the iPad, which is fairly nice. It also has like a border around it that's about, let's say, about an inch. It's about an inch. A lot of people didn't like it at first when they first seen it, but I think it's more of like for practicality, you know, somewhere to put your hands, your thumbs, and they won't get in the way. Let's say you're watching a movie and you don't want to be holding it like this, like, you know, you might drop it this way. Aside from the screen, on the front you have the infamous home button, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that does. On the bottom you have the 30-pin dock connector. Right next to it you have the speaker grid. Down here you have the volume rocker and you have the mute switch. But I think they updated it so that on the new iOS it can also be the screen rotation lock, but you have a choice to choose between either of the two. Up here you have the lock and the power button. Over here you have the headphone jack and the microphone. And on this side you don't have anything. I would show you the back, but I already have a zagged leather skin on it because I didn't want to get scratched. I put it on the first day I got it. If you want to compare the iPad, the size of the iPad to an iPod Touch, that's how big it is. It's a big difference. Now the iPad does have some weight to it. It's about 1.5 pounds. So if you're used to the other portable iDevices, you know, this is going to be a big change for you because it's slightly heavy, but still portable at the same time. Now the iPad does have Apple's 1 GHz A4 processor in it, which makes it really responsive, and using it is a breeze. It responds very quickly. When you scroll through the pages, there's no lag at all, or even when you rotate the screen. One thing I absolutely love about the iPad is its keyboard. There's a real big difference between the keyboard of the iPad and of the iPod Touch. Now let me get my iPod to show you guys. This is the keyboard on the iPod Touch. For me, I have big hands, so it's really hard for me to type without making any mistakes. I'm gonna try and type something for you guys, but I doubt I'll get anything. Like, I can't even use my thumbs because they're too big. But let's try it out, shall we? Let me type the Dulce Base. How about that? Shit. I didn't do that bad, you know. I had like one mistake in there. But let's test it on the iPad. I hit that. It was 100% accuracy. I really like this keyboard. It's really easy to use. It's not hard to get used to. You know, everything's self-explanatory here. You know where all the symbols are. It's one of the best things about the iPad is that its keyboard is really easy to use. Another thing I wanted to show you guys was the sound quality on the iPad. It's actually pretty nice. despite the size of the speaker, the sound volume is, it gets pretty loud, you know. But, and it sounds pretty crisp for speakers of this size. Where is it? There. I'm gonna play a song for you guys. It's called "Addicted to Women" by Bow Wow off of his Greenlight 2 mixtape.
Attracted to a fine girl who's sleazy. Believe me, man, I hope probably fuck easy. Well, I don't want miss right, I only want right now. Take that and meet me and later on let me pipe it down. 22 and rich now, but I want to settle down. And it's like this.
I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this sound was pretty nice. It was decent. The song came out crisp. I think one of the top reasons people buy the iPad is because they want to watch the movies or the TV shows on the go. And with this 9.7-inch screen display, I think that's a valid reason. Let me show you. Let's play some. I guess we're gonna play some Family Guy.
I'll be on your bed. No calls. Hey, Lois. Look, I know you've been busy all day, so I took care of dinner. Really? All you gotta do is cut it, clean it, scale it, cook it.
Since we're talking about videos, let me show y'all the YouTube app. Now, the YouTube app, I found it's very easy to navigate through, and since it's on a bigger display, everything looks, 10 times better. So let's try and play a video on YouTube. Let's see. On the bottom, we have featured, top rated, most viewed, favorites, subscription, my videos, and history. Just watching a portrait. I think it looks better in full screen. Or you can watch it this way. They made it look more like the desktop version of YouTube.